If you fit in that dress, I'll go to prom with you.
If you fit in that dress, I'll go to prom with you. The rich boy laughed. Months later, shocked. It was the final semester of senior year at Brookside High, the kind of school where the parking lot had more luxury cars than textbooks. Inside those marble hallways, people didn't just wear money, they breathed it. Everyone, except one girl. Her name was Aaliyah Carter. Aaliyah was quiet, brilliant, and worked nights at a diner to help her mom pay rent. She wasn't invisible, but she wasn't seen either, not by the people who mattered. Especially not by Ethan Hayes, the golden boy of Brookside. Son of a tech billionaire, captain of the basketball team, rich, handsome, and cruel in that effortless, charming way rich boys can be. It started one afternoon, right after gym class. The senior girls were talking about prom, dresses, limos, and who would wear what designer. Aaliyah passed by in her worn-out sneakers, clutching her books, when one of the girls laughed and said, "Hey, Ethan. Maybe Aaliyah can wear your sister's old dress." The hallway burst out laughing. Ethan smirked, leaned back, and said the words that would haunt him forever, "Sure. If she fits in that dress, I'll go to prom with her." The laughter echoed. Aaliyah froze, her face burning. She forced a small smile, whispered, "Okay," and walked away. But that night, as she lay awake staring at the ceiling of her small apartment, she made herself a promise. She whispered, "One day, I'll make them see who I am." The next few months changed everything. Aaliyah stopped trying to fit in and started building herself up. She spent her nights sketching dresses, studying fashion online, teaching herself to sew using a second-hand machine. She didn't have money for fabric, so she collected scraps from thrift stores, abandoned curtains, anything she could get her hands on. While others slept, she stitched her dreams together under the soft hum of her sewing machine. At school, people noticed she was different, not in clothes or makeup, but in the way she carried herself. There was something calm, unshakable about her now. Even Ethan noticed. Once, during a group project, he caught her quietly correcting a complex design flaw the teacher hadn't even seen. For the first time, he didn't have a joke. He just stared. Prom night arrived. The ballroom glittered with chandeliers, silver walls, and the smell of expensive perfume. Limousines lined up outside, cameras flashed. Ethan entered with his girlfriend, the most popular girl in school, in a shimmering designer gown. The crowd gasped, until they saw her. Aaliyah stepped in. Dressed in emerald green silk, a gown she'd made by hand, elegant, powerful, and radiant. The music stopped. The whispers died. She wasn't the girl from the diner anymore, she was the moment. Even Ethan's girlfriend froze mid-sentence. Aaliyah walked past them, her chin high. Ethan stammered, "Aaliyah. You made that." She smiled. "Yes. From scraps." She walked onto the dance floor as the band switched songs, and one by one, people began to cheer. The principal called her up later, surprising everyone. "Tonight's scholarship award," he said, "goes to someone whose hard work defines resilience, Aaliyah Carter." The crowd erupted. Even Ethan clapped. But inside, he felt a strange ache, the kind that comes when you realize you've mocked the wrong person. Weeks later, Aaliyah's design sketches went viral. A local designer saw her work and offered her an internship. By graduation, she was already featured in a magazine under the headline, "The Girl Who Stitched Her Future." Years passed. Ethan's family business struggled, while Aaliyah rose. Her brand, Carter Atelier, became a global name. She dressed movie stars, walked red carpets, and spoke on stages about dreams and dignity. One night, at a New York charity gala, a nervous waiter approached her. "Miss Carter, someone left you this." She turned, and saw Ethan. Older now, humbled. He smiled softly. "You remember what I said in high school?" She nodded. "If you fit in that dress, I'll go to prom with you." He sighed. "Turns out, I didn't deserve that dance. You were way out of my league even then." She smiled, calm and graceful. "I didn't need the dance, Ethan. I needed the drive." She turned to leave as cameras flashed, the crowd rising to their feet. And as the lights dimmed, her voice echoed softly in the narrator's tone, "Never laugh at someone who's trying. You might just be laughing at your future inspiration."